There's something interesting about printer ink that almost everyone experiences, but nobody really talks about until it becomes a problem. You don't think about it when everything is working. Your printer sits quietly in the corner doing its job. But the moment a cartridge runs dry, everything stops. Documents, reports, schoolwork, presentations, suddenly all of it depends on a small plastic cartridge filled with colored ink. Today we're looking at the HP 936 Cyan, Magenta, and Yellow ink cartridges designed for HP OfficeJet Pro printers like the 9110, 9120, 9130, and wide format models like the 9730. On the surface, it's just ink. But in practice, it's part of one of the most tightly controlled printing ecosystems in consumer tech. And that's where things start to get interesting. HP doesn't just sell ink here. It sells a system. These cartridges are built specifically for compatible printers, meaning everything from installation to output is designed to feel seamless. You slot them in, close the tray, and you're ready to print in full color almost instantly. No setup headaches. No compatibility guesswork. Just immediate functionality. But the real story begins when you look at output quality. Color performance from the HP 936 set is consistently reliable. Cyan prints clean and controlled without drifting into oversaturated tones that cheaper inks sometimes struggle with. Magenta holds strong in gradients, especially in skin tones and design-heavy prints. Yellow might seem like the least important, but it actually plays a huge role in balancing warmth and overall color accuracy. When all three work together, the result is sharp, professional-looking documents and solid color prints that are more than enough for office use and even light creative work. But printer ink is never just about quality. It always comes back to cost. And this is where the HP 936 series becomes part of a bigger conversation. These cartridges prioritize consistency and reliability over affordability. You're not paying for just ink, you're paying for fewer print failures, reduced clogging issues, and predictable performance every single time you print. That matters more than people realize, especially in environments where deadlines are tight and mistakes are expensive. There's also the instant ink ecosystem, which changes the way users interact with printing entirely. Instead of buying cartridges only when they run out, the system can automatically send replacements based on usage. For some people, this feels convenient and efficient. For others, it introduces a sense of dependency on a subscription-based model. So at this point, the question shifts. Is this system actually worth it? For light, occasional printing, it might feel a bit expensive and overly structured. But for business users, offices, or anyone who relies on consistent color output, the trade-off starts to make more sense. Reliability becomes more important than cost per page. Because in real-world usage, printer downtime is far more expensive than ink itself. The design of the HP 936 cartridges also reinforces this approach. Each cartridge is engineered for simple, error-free installation. They click into place cleanly, are color-coded to avoid mistakes, and lock securely once installed. It's a small detail, but it significantly reduces user error and maintenance issues. Another important factor is consistency over time. With original HP cartridges, color output remains stable across multiple replacements. That means less variation in print quality, which is critical for branding, marketing materials, and professional documentation. Unlike refilled or third-party options that can vary in performance, this system is built for repeatable results. Of course, none of this exists in isolation. Printer ink has always been one of the most debated parts of consumer tech. The printers themselves are often affordable, but the long-term cost of ink is where companies recover value. The HP 936 series fits directly into that model, offering reliability, but at a premium cost structure. So what you're really deciding isn't just which ink to buy. You're deciding how much consistency, convenience, and predictability are worth to you compared to lower-cost alternatives. If you're already inside the HP ecosystem, the 936 cartridges do exactly what they promise. No surprises. No compatibility issues. Just stable color output when you need it. But if you're looking at long-term costs, it's worth considering whether staying within a closed system aligns with your usage habits. Because modern printing isn't just about putting ink on paper anymore. It's about balancing cost, reliability, and control. And in that equation, the HP 936 ink system focuses heavily on reliability first.